It's only politicians that just try to divide us.
Very true.
It's politicians. So if you let them do it, then you have a problem. Because in their quiet hour, they party together, they do stuff together. When the kids are marrying, the other person from the other party is the chairman of the occasion.
Exactly.
Luckily for me, So if you're smart enough, if you're wise enough, you will now know that, look, Nigeria is so diverse. I'm Migala. I grew up in the north. And one thing I was taught in school, I keep saying it, Command Kaduna. I will always love that school. Why do I say so? I was taught not to say you were a northerner. I was taught not to say your father was richer than my father. I was taught not to say I'm a Christian, I'm a this, I'm a that. They taught us to live with each other regardless of religion, regardless of where you're from, regardless of whether you're a woman or you're a man. Things those days made us who we are today. 80% of my friends are northerners. One thing I try not to bring, it's religion. Because my religion tells me I'm going to live 70 years. For the Muslim, if somebody dies, they said it's meant to be. So most of the time, I try not to bring religion. You might have voted somebody else. I try not to bring, because
religion,
politics. Because when you see people fight over politics, yes, you're obedient. You're APC. You're PDP. Articulated and all that. But whether we like it or not, if we just pray that the person who comes into power does what he's meant to do. Because like I always say, if God didn't want it to happen, it will not happen. So for the person to be Christian or Muslim, and that was why I was quite impressed when I watched the vice president at the talk. He said he had to tell the CSO to stand up. He had to tell his ADC to stand up. And he said, they're Christians. This is Igbo. This is this. Because in Nigeria, everything, because one thing that really gets to me is that if they tell me I want to go to an Igbo office, I say from top to bottom it's going to be Igbo. And the minute you get there, they're a bit funny. Our mindset has to change. And I think the time is now.